welcome in. Greetings and salutations. What's good, what's good, what's good? Happy Tuesday. Where are you tuning in from? How's your day so far? We're going to get started in just a second for Tarot Tuesday. Read some cards for all 12 houses of the astrology chart. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you, my dudes. Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go pee? Right now? Why you always gotta go pee right when I'm about to start the live stream? My dog. You wanna take the puppy outside with me? Yeah, let's do this. In case you weren't aware, today is Tuesday. Maybe, wherever you are in time and space. It might be Wednesday now where you are in the East Coast or something. Do you need to go pee? Come on, let's go. We'll just get the room started for a moment. Take the puppy out, let her do her thing. Then we're going to read for all 12 houses of the astrology chart. Weekly general readings. What's good, you legends? You? I see you. Trippy. Hey, Jacqueline, thanks for that gift. Hi. Salutations. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thanks for the gift, Jalen. Popping off. Out here, right. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Greetings, salutations. If you can hear me clearly, go ahead and click the screen a couple times. We're about to get started with some collective readings. Just stepped outside to let the puppy do her thing. Can you see me? Salutations. It's a beautiful evening out here. We're going to be reading for the astrology charts. Tarot Tuesday general readings. It's not cold, no. It feels really good out here. I got some layers on, though. Completely overcast today. It rained earlier. Cloudy. Hi. Trippy. So yeah, we're going to read all 12 houses. We're going to do 3 card readings today, just general readings. Nothing too fancy. Then we'll jump on a little bit later for some personal readings. But it's been a little bit since we've done Tarot Tuesday. You finished, puppy? Come on, let's go inside. Something I want to start again, so welcome in, welcome in. If it's your first time here, greetings, salutations. We're about to get going. Maybe allow yourself a moment to get some water, some snacks, some tea. Whatever you need to situate yourself. We'll be reading from Aries all the way to Pisces for all 12 houses of the astrology calendar. Perfect. And now she's probably going to take a nap because we exercised earlier, so she's all tired, but she just had to go pee before we were on the live stream for an hour, huh? Cool. Do I have any Aries in the house? Sheesh, right? What a trip, huh? What's your question, yo? Any Aries in the house? Any Aries in the house? We always begin with house number 1. Then we make our way all the way to house number 12. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Not cold at all. feeling nice and travel mode. Alrighty, we're about to begin with house number 1 in just a second. If If y'all are ready for these readings this evening, let me know by clicking the screen a couple times or dropping that sunflower emoji so I know that everybody's situated and they are ready to rock. We are playing with the Hermetic Tarot today. We're going to be doing 3 card readings for all 12 houses. We'll draw 2 cards from the top of each deck, and we'll flip the deck upside down to show the root. 3 cards in total. It's going to be brief, going to be straight, sweet, right to the point. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Lotus, Rebel. Sunflower, Meta. I see ya, I see ya. Just type it out. Let's get right to it. Alrighty, we're here for it. House number 1 is Aries. Any Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants in the house? Aries, house number 1 is all about the identity within, who you are at the start. Internal essence. Aries is the first flame, the spark of the idea of creation, the insemination of the thought, the idea as it sparks. Aries, house number 1, ready for you. Ultimately reminding ourselves that you are the creator of your reality. We all have 12 houses in our chart. If you don't know your natal chart, I highly recommend you go look that up. We all have some level and percentage of the influences of the houses within our own personal dynamics, and then how that relates with the current day and age of astrology, ultimately. But everything is a grain of sand. If it resonates, let it circulate. If it doesn't, let it go. It's up to you. You're the creator at the end of the day. It's good to see you. Godspeed. Let's do this, yes? Fantastic. Aries, house number 1. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Right for it. We're going to get right to it. We're going to cut the deck. Clear it. Let it rest. We draw 2 cards off the top, like I said. We flip the deck upside down to show the root. Before anything, I simply want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our guides, all of our guardians, all of our angels, our aliens, our ancestors, those watching over us and encouraging us to continue to show up and surrender. To read these cards openly, honestly, with a sense of humor and joy, ultimately. Let's get right to it. Aries, house number 1, we have the King of Cups in the draw. The King of Cups here. Prince of the Chariots of the Water. 9 of Pentacles in reverse for you. 9 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. King of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Lord of Rest from Strife. Lord of Rest from Strife. 4 of Swords. In the root. This message is reminding me of the capacity of working smarter, not harder. Learning how to find a frequency which one can sustain, ultimately. With the King of Cups here, it's like learning how to channel, learning how to harness one's water, one's flow, one's energy, not needing to strive so hard, learning how to rest, learning how to find your edge and find your single point energy, rather than having to burn yourself out in order to find your edge. See, when we can learn how to sustain our flow, this is ultimately how we make the most. That material gain card here, how we can assure ourselves to stay aware, conscious, and centered so that we can channel our energy, our water within, our emotion, our energy in motion towards the direction with intention. Ultimately, learning how to wield and utilize your emotion as basically the watering hose, the fertilizer for the seeds that it is that you wish to reach fruition. House number 1. So when it comes to your identity, when it comes to your internal, eternal sense of self, it's not having to try so hard. It's learning how to do just enough. And this is like honestly the challenge. But sometimes we have to find our edge of one direction and the other. Learning how to walk the razor's edge. Staying balanced, staying key is crucial. It all begins with our emotion, not falling victim to our emotions, but learning how to sit with them, not reacting to them, but learning how to wield them, harness them, and channel them. Yes, also perhaps maybe there's something on the heart that has been causing some distress, so putting that to rest is also crucial, which is going to allow you to flow even greater than ever before. Yeah, Aries, alright. We're going to keep this energy moving because I don't want to linger too long on these readings this evening. The recording of this will be on my YouTube probably tomorrow. We're going to move forward with house number 2, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. I appreciate the message. Let's get right to it. Taurus, house number 2, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 2 is all about values, what it is that you hold near and dear to your core. Yes, Earth, the embodiment of your values and their expression. Let's get right to it. House number 2. Focus. Ready. Do you have the potty? You were just outside. What? What are you doing, dog? What? You really? Dog, you hear her? She's being real spicy right now. What? What? What's that all about? You're acting like you gotta go to the bathroom, then you lay down? Dogs. I'm telling you. These dogs are barking. Anyway, Taurus. We're gonna shuffle the energy once more. Looks like that was a false alarm. I don't know what this lady's doing. What? Stop it right now. Go to your house. She's being a punk. She's being jealous. She wants the attention. I don't blame her. Taurus, house number 2. Sun, moon, ascendants. For you, my friends. Let's get right to it. We're going to cut it. We're going to clear it. We're going to draw 2. Solid. Solid. I see it. Real message on the horizon for Taurus, house number 2. We have the Princess of Swords. Princess of the Rushing Winds. Princess of Pentacles. Princess of the Echoing Hills. Rushing Winds, Echoing Hills. 5 of Pentacles in the root in reverse. Lord of Material Trouble. All of these cards here in reverse. I'm getting this sense that, honestly, body image or self-identity and what one is creating one's personality, personal persona out of. So swords is the element of air. Air is the element of communication, visualization, imagination. Pentacles is the element of earth, embodiment and physical manifestation. Right now the cards are being, like, all this in reverse paired with the Lord of Material Trouble and the root. I'm getting this energy of making peace with one's reality and, like, learning how the feeling of peace resonates within you. Words can only point you in that direction, but it's not the actual feeling. I do my best to communicate from a state of truth so you can feel those frequencies within your body. Also, what does truth feel like in your body? What does it feel like to be able to embody and live your truth, speak your truth? What does it feel like, and how does it sound to embody your fullest capacity, your beingness? Because the princess is on her way to the throne. Princess of Swords, Princess of Pentacles is an individual who's on their way of stepping into their power, their fullest capacity. But the material trouble is like fine tuning the alignment, the vocal cords to the frequency of the reality that it is that you wish to step into. I'm getting, like, right now it's really important to establish internal boundaries for, like, intrusive thought patterns, programs, and processes that are not in alignment with your ultimate dream, and allowing yourself to practice magic on yourself to undo all of the programming, all of the conditionings, all of the limiting beliefs, patterns, perceptions, projections, attachments, and expectations that attempt to keep you stuck within a box. We are here to undo all of that nonsense, all of those knots, so that we can flow and braid intentionally. Ultimately, that material trouble stems to one's values and learning how to stay committed to your core, stay true to you and your beliefs, regardless of the projections and the perceptions and the external reflections. It can be scary at times, it can be daunting, it can sometimes feel alone, but as you can continue to learn how to say no, you create space for that which is true and allows yourself to continue to ground, strengthen, and fortitude in fortune, in your fire within, which can then ultimately alchemize anything that's attempting to distract you from the destiny. Ooh, I went on with that one, Taurus. Thanks for that journey. I appreciate it dearly. I wish you nothing but Godspeed. May you continue to make peace. May you continue to feel what that feels like within your body. And anything that's attempting to distract you, distort you, or disconnect you from that sensation, may you wrap it with awareness. May you learn how to witness whatever it is that you feel pulled away from that sense of peace, so you can learn about it. Because when we learn about it, we bring greater levels of consciousness to it, which then ultimately alleviates the fear, the doubt, the worry. Godspeed. House number 3, Gemini energy. Let's keep it moving. Gemini, house number 3, sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you may have a Gemini placement within your house. House number 3 is communication, visualization, verbalization. Right though? What can I say? Buy the best. Buy the best. It was not necessarily intentional, honestly. That was just from playing with the chords. And it just so happened to have that little buy the best. Appreciate you, champ. Alrighty. Any Geminis in the house? I'm going to keep this energy moving. Focus, flowing. It's all goody. Gemini, house number 3, sun, moon, ascendants, wherever you may have a third house placement. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to clear it. Let it rest. We draw 2 cards from the top. We flip the deck upside down to show the root. Power cards out here for you, Gemini, sun, moon, ascendants. We have the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, Queen of the Thrones of Flame. 2 of Wands here. Lord of Dominion. Reverse. 2 of Wands. Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Emperor here for you, Gemini. Gemini, house number 3. The Emperor. Son of the morning. Seeing one stepping into power, seeing one has made it here to the throne greater than ever. Now it's just claiming one's dominion and familiarizing oneself with this seat, with this space. Lord of Dominion here in reverse, 2 of Wands, is learning that you've made it here. Now wield this with confidence. You're not here to just hold your wand half-assed. You're here to learn how to utilize your magic to the greatest of your capacity and your gifts. The Emperor is one who just stays grounded in their power, who does not just react to anything and everything, because if they did so, then they would be losing the whole point of existence. The Emperor is able to radically embrace everything and still stay in the center. The Queen of Wands is the individual who can then alchemize anything that is not in alignment with the resonance, the frequency of the kingdom, queendom, empire of the Holy Lands. Ultimately, your body being the Holy Land, you being the Emperor, the one who is wielding the consciousness, and the Queen of Wands is learning how to express this masculine energy from a feminine stance, meaning it's more compassionate, more joyous, more driven for the collective, and recognizing how everything is connected. It's not just about me, single point, all about the individual, but recognizing that the individual and the connection, the individual and the collective are one and the same. The Queen of Wands has everybody in mind while she's making decisions to move through her life. And a proper emperor will do the same, and the emperor can only be there unless he has that flame behind him. Behind every great man is an even greater woman, as they say. They say that men make the houses, but the women make the men who make the houses. So ultimately, how can our emotions influence our actions? How can our healthy emotions, like emotions of hope and joy and inspiration, inspire our actions to create a world that holds this space for these higher frequencies, ways of beingness? This is how we claim our divinity. This is how we claim our dominion. This is how we step into our gifts. All right, Gemini, I see you with the vision. I see you with the vision, Gemini. My ears are ringing. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. House number 4 up next this evening. House number 4. Cancer, sun, moon, ascendants. This is the home. House number 4 is the home. So now you have a vision. Now you can apply it. Now you have to have a container for that vision to hold this vision. The home. Cancer, also ruler of the moon, the water within, the divine light of night. Sun, moon, ascendants, house number 4 placement, wherever you may have Cancer energy in your chart. Let's get right to it today. We cut it, we clear it, we go in order, Allison. Let's go right to it. Cancer, house number 4, strong on the cards. 4 of Wands here, reverse. 4 of Wands, reverse in the draw, Lord of perfected work. This is just building on the energy of that Gemini reading. Two of Cups here, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Lord of Love, Lord of perfected work, Two of Wands. Once more, this time reverse in the root, Lord of Dominion. Cancer, house number 4, we have 224 on the table, Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. As you double down on yourself, as you ground into your beingness, into your authenticity, into your truth, as you learn your ways of expressing and exuding your light, as you claim your dominion, as you develop confidence and composure, as you simply prioritize love within your life. This is ultimately the path in the perfected work. This is the way. Recognizing that love is life. The more that you can create a life of love, the more you are claiming your dominion. Because we live in a society that literally siphons suffering, pain, trauma, and turmoil off of the individual. You choosing to radically love, unconditionally love your reality to the best of your capacity, we're all learning. But you doing so is rebellious and is reclaiming your power, especially in a society that is able to operate by disconnecting you from this essence of love, or at least attempting to disconnect you from this essence of love. A society that is attempting to claim your dominion all the way down to your beliefs, all the way down to your mind's eye and what you know to be true. It attempts to claim dominion over every bit of you. It attempts to tell you what to think, how to be, and what to feel. But as you choose to inquire deeper within, recognizing that this attempt is nothing more than an expression of the self anyway, a shadow aspect that cannot make peace with the self, the more you can make peace within yourself, the more you can love yourself radically and unconditionally, the more you reclaim your power and your dominion and your divinity and your domain as the creator of your reality. This is the path of the perfected work that we are here to do day in and day out and day in and day out. It's just doesn't stop. This is the way. And it just takes many forms and many shapes, but ultimately we stay focused on the goal. Love is life. Bottom line. House number 4 reminds us that this is what we're here to do. Earth is the home, the heart chakra. Earth is the heart. The more we can build our home here, the more that we can radically embrace. The more we can radically embrace every bit of the experience with loving awareness to the best of our capacity. And that looks different to all sorts of, based on the context of the situation. Nonetheless, do what you will with this information. I wish you nothing but the best. And as always, Godspeed. House number 5 energy. Next we have Leo this evening. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Leo. House number 5 placements. House number 5 is the ego, the expression. So now that we have the home established, the Leo energy is the energy that the home radiates. Because the home isn't just some rock. The home is a beacon. The home is intentionally crafted to emit frequencies like a lighthouse, calling in, creating space for the love. House number 5 is the expression of this radically, unconditionally. Sometimes it can be a little egoic, there's always a balance to it. House number 5, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Yes, Aries is house number 1. You can catch the recording on my YouTube tomorrow. Right now, we have house number 5, Leo. Strong cards for you. Let's get right to it. 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands here. Lord of established strength. The Empress in reverse for Gemini, house number 5. Leo, house number 5. Daughter of the Mighty Ones, Leo, house number 5. 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords in the root. Lord of Defeat. 5 of Swords. I'm getting this energy that one is being called to bring awareness to the concept of defeat. Not defeat, but defeat. You can't lose. You already won by being here. But what creates that feeling within you? As you continue to stay perseverant, resilient, dedicated, and devoted to your path, you establish your strength and you reclaim your throne. You stay here rooted. You've reached a point of no return. Now it's the time to defeat, to instead flip the card, to defeat that which it defeats you. So let's say the news defeats your spirits. It puts you in a bad mood. You know a way you can defeat the news? You stop listening to it. You turn off the television. You stop reading your Yahoo emails that is like bringing down your vibe. You defeat that which is attempting to defeat you. Same for food. Let's say, you eat something and you're like, feel like death afterwards. You stop that pattern, that habit of eating those things that make you feel like death. You defeat the thing that is attempting to defeat you. And this is ultimately reminding us that health is the real wealth and the real power in claiming one's temple of a body. Because you, my friend, I'm going to guess that a majority of the individuals are female body beings here. Regardless if you have masculine or feminine parts, are empress. So you deserve to be treated as such. You deserve to focus your strengths on maintaining the realm of your temple, not just for the people around you, but for you, because it feels good in your body to take care of yourself. And so it's important to defeat the habits and the patterns, the practices that are defeating our flow. But we have to do those things on occasion in order to recognize, oh shit, like I shouldn't be doing this. Sometimes we got to touch the fire in order to know that it's hot. Everything is in seasons, but you've established your strength, and it takes like eight times longer to lose muscle than it does to lose fat. So once you've established your strength, even if you've given yourself a break for a little bit, you can get right back to it. Yes, if you don't use it, you lose it. However, once you start it again, you're going to be picking up where you left off, maybe a week or two just to get the rust off, the cobwebs out of the system, but then you're right back to it, and then stronger than ever once you pick up that momentum once again. Ultimately, you are the creator of your reality, and it's so important that we accept radically and responsibly our responsibilities to step into our power and do at least what we can do to empower ourselves, strengthen our soul, our mind, and our body to reclaim our divinity, defeating a system that is attempting to defeat our spirit. At the end of the day, that's really what I'm coming down to. I'm not saying it's the only truth. This is what makes sense for me, and if that resonates with you, go ahead and drop that sunflower right now. So I want to see you grow bright and luminescent like a sunflower, just unapologetic. Let's keep this moving. We're so focused. We're so here in the zone. House number 6 up next. Happy birthday, all my Virgo babes. We have a new moon in Virgo in about 2 days. Ready for this. Ready for this. Ready for this. Virgo sun, moon, ascendants. We are so stoked and ready to see what the cards have for house number 6 today. I see all you sunflowers out here. Let's do this. I'm proud of you. Keep growing. Let's grow. You know what I'm saying? House number 6 is all about the work. So now that we have our ego established, Virgo is the application of this, the work of maintaining, sustaining, and cultivating this way of being this. Virgo, sun, moon, ascendant, house number 6, wherever you may have these placements for you today. We'll get right to it. One more time. Happy birthday, Virgo babes. Here we go. Draw 2. Beautiful. Here we have the universe. Reverse. Virgo, the universe. The great one of the nighttime. Princess of Wands here. Princess of Wands in the draw. Princess of the Shining Flame. Ace of Cups here. Lord of the roots of the powers of water. Ace of Cups in the root. The universe and the Princess of Wands. Virgo, house number 6, the work this evening is learning how to see ourselves as an Ace of Cups energy, as the universe, learning how to illuminate our shadows, learning how to be that great one of the nighttime, ultimately, because you are the universe, my friend. You are just as much the universe as anything else. The more we can bring awareness to this, the more we can shine our light onto this, the more we can bring awareness to this just by sitting in the bliss of it, not needing to rationalize it, not needing to do anything with this information, just reveling for a moment. Ace of Cups, just letting it flow and cycle. This can really recharge you, really allow you to return to your truth, how it works for you as an individual in your own personal experience in this moment. Developing a personal, consistent practice that allows you to return to your seat in the center of the universe, because you are the center of your universe. And the more you can develop your personality around this, your personal reality around this, the more you can stay empowered. The way I see it, we are all circles of the Olympic rings. We don't need each other. You are whole and complete. I am whole and complete. A circle. When we recognize ourselves as complete circles, a universe within itself, then we can choose to merge together from this space. Linking like two chains. Shouts out. But it's not like this is you and this is your love and then you come together to make one. It's like, no, when it comes to ultimate connection, it's about being both complete universes within self, choosing to link from this space. And this is where we can then build bridges between realities, ultimately what we're here to do. But first we have to see ourselves in our greatness, in our capacity. We have to stop fooling around. We have to stop doubting ourselves. We have to learn how to just feel what that is. So if you want to allow yourself a moment to just feel your breath and what it means to be the universe to you today. It's a power move. Power to you. Godspeed, my dudes. Awareness is everything. Awareness is everything. Princess of Wands, the light. Where are we placing our awareness? Where are we placing our light? What are we shining onto? Ultimately, this is what's going to create our universe. Because everything is momentum. May you continue to flow your waters to the visions, the realities that it is that you wish to cultivate. And do not let anything take you off that path. That's the real work. House number 6. You know what you're doing. You got it. We're going to keep it flowing. House number 7. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Libra. House number 7, this is connection, marriage. Actually, house number 8 is more so marriage. House number 7 is connection, like business relationship and friendship and more just beginning levels of relationship. House number 7 is all about the balance, justice, and the scales. Let's get right to it. We got 50 individuals in this room right now. I love this. Shout out to everybody. You can catch the recording of this on my YouTube by tomorrow. House number 7 for all 12 houses. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's do this. We draw 2 cards. This card's been a prominent one tonight. Lord of Dominion, here for house number 7. Lord of Success, unfulfilled. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Lord of Despair and Cruelty. All of these in reverse. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Lord of Dominion, Lord of Success, unfulfilled, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. This is the way I'm going to interpret these cards, because this can be taken in many directions based on just a small amount of information with this. The scales are being balanced. House number 7, we are reaching a level playing field once more. If you ask me, a main reason why I do these readings is to be here as a cosmic conduit of the universe, for the people, by the people, here with the people on the streets of TikTok, delivering these messages as a little pocket portal of heaven, here to share the message that we are here to reclaim our power, our divinity, our dominion, and that which is being projected onto us, the despair and the cruelty, is ultimately unsuccessful. Lord of Success, unfulfilled, despair and cruelty. Those who operate the matrix, that aspect of self that is self-doubting, disbelieving, and that revels in the negativity that attempts to steal the peace, is ultimately unsuccessful. That despair and that cruelty always still returns to peace. And they cannot take you from your dominion unless you give it to them. And they, I mean the aspect of self of the shadow that attempts to disconnect from the self. You see, there does seem to be some people who are still just reflections of you and I, who are attempting to perpetuate a specific narrative onto the populace for a specific agenda, intentionally, so it seems. Attempting to claim your dominion, your divinity, though it has completely and utterly failed. It does so by attempting to project despair and cruelty and create cycles of pain and suffering and trauma. Very hellish, if you ask me. Though you're heavenly, you're an angel, baby. May you continue to ground into these frequencies because you know who you are and you know why you're here. And you will not let anything steal your spirit. And it's very clear. Yes, you cannot be tamed, you wild animal. May you continue to sustain this flame and claim your dominion. Because nothing can take you off this path. No amount of despair and cruelty. These projections are unsuccessful ultimately. Absolutely. A beast you are. Godspeed. House number 8. Let's keep this moving. House number 8. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 8 is marriage, death, the depths, the darkness. House number 8 is Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Wherever you have these placements today, let's get right to it. Princess of Cups here, reverse. Princess of the Palace of Floods. Lord of Sorrow. Lord of Sorrow. 3 of Swords. Lord of Sorrow. This is such a Scorpio reading. The Sun here. The Sun. I mean, most Scorpio suns that I've met have a tendency to wallow in the sorrow, in the sadness, in the misery. Right now we're being reminded of the importance of keeping it moving. Ultimately, allowing ourselves to feel it in order to heal it. However, if we just wallow in the misery, we're just going to create perpetual loops and cycles of this that are just going to continue to exacerbate this frequency. You, my friend, are the creator of your reality, so where are you placing your efforts and your energies? The sun is reminding us to continue to shine on, regardless of the sorrow, learning how to alchemize that pain into your purpose, learning how to wield that negativity into inspiration. Princess of Cups is an individual who's just now learning how to get a grip of their emotions rather than being reactive to the emotions. How can you learn how to channel, harness, and guide the emotion to be the inspiration? Yes, feel it to heal it is so crucial. Absolutely. The sun is reminding us the importance of showing up every day. Every day. Exactly. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Every day. Every day. And if there's something getting in the way, we must make peace with that, but not in a way that's violent, not in a way that's going to cause more sorrow in our life, obviously, because like begets like, and everything is momentum. So if you want to stop the sorrow, you must stop the sorrow. You have to stop being sorry. You got to stop feeling bad. You got to learn how to radically embrace your reality to the best of your capacity and what it is, what cycles, what habits, what actions you are taking to perpetuate that cycle, ultimately, Scorpio energy. It's like learning how to stop victimizing ourselves, learning how to look ourselves in the mirror, be honest, be clear, and to continue to shine on, you crazy diamond. Godspeed, house number 8. Audrey, I almost said it, but you know, oh wait, not be my man. I was thinking be a man. Sorry, Audrey, I'm claimed. My wife's here today. You better watch what you're talking. I almost said be a man, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say that. It's like we're way beyond those times, but House number 9. House number 9. Let's get to it. Sagittarius vibes. House number 9. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 9 is higher guidance, higher wisdom. Much love, fam. I know you're kidding. House number 9. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. Let's get right to it. We cut it. We clear it. We let it rest. Readings are typically between 5 and 7 minutes. Right now we're reading for all 12 houses. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Sagittarius. These are general readings. Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands. 6 of Swords here. 6 of Swords in reverse. Lord of Earned Success, Knight of Wands. 4 of Pentacles in the root. Lord of Earthly Power. Sag, very, very awesome cards for you. Lord of earthly power, Knight of wands, Lord of earned success, right around the corner. Lord of earned success, right around the corner. Right now, as you continue to commit to your power, as you continue to be lit, as you continue to shine your light, your flame and lightning radically onto your experience and to your life, as you learn how to harness and channel your desire, your flame, your fire, what it is that you want to cultivate in your life. This is how you channel, ground into your earthly power, and then earn that success. But it doesn't have to be a physical manifestation. Like, it can be something simple or like material, like a promotion at your work, earn success. But like more so, I'm feeling like I'm getting, personally, maybe it's just I've been watching Dragon Ball this week, even though we haven't gotten to that part in the anime. Super Saiyan energy. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's like just being on fire. He's and then you just like transform into your next level of boss mode. And like learning how to ground into your earthly power and earn that success. Like I can only imagine how successful Gohan feels when he goes Super Saiyan, Lord of Flame and Lightning, just like hair turns golden and he's just like flames all around him. He's like supercharged and like able to like move mountains type energy. Like that's you. As you continue to commit yourself to your earthly powers and to your way of beingness. You know, you've reached a point of no return. Don't doubt a dang thing. Double down on yourself every single second. Because the universe loves people who tap into their power because it's very rare these days. We only have 50 people in a year. There are supposedly 7 to 9 trillion people who live on this planet. If you're here listening to this wildcat talk on these cards right now, like you're a rare individual, and I wish that you continue to learn how to step into your God mode, because that's how we're really here to do. We're here to claim our divinity. We're here to embody our God-given gifts, our presence. Cheers to you. Godspeed, Sagittarius. Keep up that power. It's lit. Earn that success. Do it in your own way. Absolutely, my dude. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Keep it up. And Godspeed. We keep it flowing. House number 10. Capricorn. Placements. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. House number 10 is all about the foundation, the basis, the place in which that higher wisdom and guidance can now anchor and ground and grow from. House number 10. Do I have any Capricorns in the house? Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Let's get right to it. We cut it. We clear it. We let it rest. Fantastic. This is a strong Capricorn reading. I'll take you there. 8 of Pentacles here, reverse. 8 of Pentacles here in reverse in the root. Lord of Prudence. The Lovers here. The Lovers here. All these cards in reverse. All this is around the corner. With the Capricorn movement, this cycle around where it is right now, playing an immense influence in the foundation of this reality on a greater level. We have the Fool here. See, we're stepping into heaven, my friends. If you're here right now witnessing this, welcome to eternal life. If you want to keep it going, keep it going. Lord of Prudence reminds us the importance of how everything happens organically, letting things play out naturally. You can't pull on the plant in order to make it grow any faster. It's going to continue to play out. Right now, we are building a realm that is for the lovers and the fools. See, life is meant to be a place to play. Earth is meant to be a place for the lovers and the fools to dance in the streets. Though society has created a mockery of the beauty that is the world. An absolute mockery of the beauty that is the world. But you, as the lover and with your lovers, you as the fool, not foolish, the fool, the individual who moves forward like Finn the human, just completely innocent and encouraged, and who knows that the universe is supporting him in every step of the way because he loves what he does and he loves himself. He's not trying to force anything. He's not trying to claim things out of selfish reasons or tendencies. He's just doing it because it's the right thing to do, and the universe loves it when people do that. The universe honors valor. The universe loves virtue. As you continue to embody and express your virtues within the world, you are sending out ripples out into the cosmos to completely send domino effects to dismantle the system and redefine reality itself. You, my friend, are becoming the programmer of the matrix. The pen is in your hands. Capricorn is the land that it is all built, the firmament. It all begins right here. Don't stay too firm in your mentality. Stay open in your mind. Keep your imagination pure, because ultimately, if you can believe it, it's possible. But if you know, you know. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, don't worry. You do what you need to with this information. Ultimately, I'm just out here full, having fun, loving life. Stay prudent, stay patient. All good things take time. Time is an illusion, and when you know how to work with the rules, you can bend them a little bit. Godspeed, my friends. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, that got out there. Welcome back. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, house number 11. This is the collective. So now that Capricorn is the stage where the foundation of the firmament, Aquarius is all the people dancing on the stage, all the people walking on the earth, all the people meeting in the marketplaces, exchanging ideas and information and beliefs and ways of beingness, all the people testing their theories and deciding, is this going to work, is this not? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Let's get right to it. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm talking about. I love being myself. Thank you, God, for letting me be a mirror here today. We have 10 of Cups right there. Lord of perfected success. 10 of Cups in the draw. The Tower here for you. The Tower, Lord of the hosts of the mighty, reverse. Lord of love, also in reverse. 2 of Cups, once more. Aquarius. This is the energy we're stepping into. If you wish, ultimately, you get to decide as the individual of your experience. May you continue to perfect your success into the frequency of the love. The Tower moments must happen in order to create more space for that love to take shape. The Tower moments must happen. They're essential. But as you continue to stay grounded, stay centered, stay true, everything begins to move. Everything begins to attune to your truth. Ultimately, as you are the avatar and the creator, may you continue to wield this information with a sense of harmony. May you continue to recognize that everything is connected. Separation is the illusion. As you continue to bring awareness to your experience, this is ultimately love, because love is nothing more than awareness. Love is truly, if you ask me, love is not anything to do with needing anything. Love is simply wishing to witness something radically in its fullest expression, its capacity. It's wanting to learn. Love is wanting to learn. Just simply by purely observing. Not needing to change, not needing to shift, not needing to influence. You know, if the advice is welcome or encouraged or asked for, a loving awareness can share assistance, but only if it's intentionally asked for. Ultimately, the perfected success is learning how love works for you and how you can work with the love of the life throughout, because everything is always changing. In fact, like the tower is like always crumbling somewhere. When tower moments happen within your life, may you continue to choose love. May you continue to choose life. This is the way of the perfected success, recognizing that throughout every single instant, regardless of the tower and how it's happening, we choose love. And then if we're going to go extend it to a collective level, the tower is crumbling on society. Society is falling right before our eyes. It's the end of the world as we know it, but the world that we've been programmed to perceive as the world. The truth will always remain. The truth will always remain. And Earth cannot be destroyed. And she is impervious to these silly little humans. So these tower moments that are happening on a collective level is like the crumbling of a feeble society. And as you continue to plant the seeds of love within your life, within your community, you are creating spaces and anchoring into this reality of an Aquarian age where love is invited and encouraged, and the base frequency, not just something that is rare, but it's taken some time to get here, all in perfect time ultimately. We are perfecting the success. Stay grounded, stay centered, stay true to you, my dudes. Thank you. Godspeed. All right, Aquarius. We're going to keep this moving. Aquarius. Thank you. I wish you a beautiful evening. Pisces. Next. Sun, Moon, Ascendants. 12th house. Last but not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. We keep it moving. Pisces is the subconscious. Pisces is the realm of space, time beyond definition. Pisces is the soul. Pisces is the last of the Zodiac, completion, the dream of the dream of the dream. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. House number 12. What's the name of it? Let's get right to it. Draw two. Spicy cards. 3 of Swords, house number 12. Lord of Sorrow, 3 of Swords. Fortitude here. House number 12, Fortitude, daughter of the Flaming Sword. 10 of Swords here. Lord of Ruin. Lord of Ruin, 10 of Swords. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Fortitude. Pisces, my dudes. It takes great strength to do this thing called life. I know you know this, you sensitive babies, you. Right now I'm getting this energy of learning how to wield, to work with energies that once one thought was daunting. Something that once brought sorrow and ruin to one's experience is now no longer has the power over you because you've become stronger than ever before. The fortitude. You have tamed these demons of sorrow and of ruin, and you've learned how to actually put them on a leash. Sort of like, what's her name? I'm blanking on it. Michonne from The Walking Dead. I don't know if y'all ever saw that show. There's a badass on there, Michonne. She was a outstanding Caribbean woman who had some zombies on a leash, and she would walk around with them to protect her from the other zombies. It's like, that's how you have become a demon trainer. Like, you have tamed your own demons, the aspects of self that used to cause you sorrow and ruin, but because you've made them, you've stayed true to your fortitude. You've tamed these aspects of self. Now you can ruin that which is causing sorrow within the world around you to the best of your ability. Learning how to work with these energies rather than run away from them, rather than trying to suppress them, rather than trying to nullify them. It's just you are stronger than this. Yes, 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 yes. And so when you are feeling times of sorrow or worry or doubt, return to the practices, the paths, and the spaces, and the places, and the connections that fill you up, that remind you of your strength. Creating reminders throughout your day-to-day, and ultimately reminding ourselves that it is a practice. We don't ever want to take it for granted. We don't ever want to just settle. It's a lifelong evolution. It's a path. It's a way of beingness. And as I'll say time and time and again, we live in a system that attempts to create sorrow and ruin within one's life and is able to siphon one's pain and suffering. But you staying true to you, it takes great strength. It takes great courage. It takes great resilience, perseverance, dedication, and devotion. You're stronger than you know. Also, you can be strong and soft at the same time. In fact, that is one of the greatest ways to make it through that which brings sorrow and ruin, because we got to feel it to heal it. We got to allow ourselves to experience the pain in order to find the purpose within it. We can't just act like we're too cool or it doesn't hurt. You're allowed to be strong and soft at the same time, and I think Pisces definitely knows the vibe. Nothing can ruin you. Ultimately, nothing except yourself. And this is why, especially with my 12th house, Pisces, you got to be so crucial. My water signs, about where you're wallowing. That sorrow energy, it's so easy to get sucked into those cycles. This is why it requires fortitude to be able to swim out of those cycles. Because even other water signs who are stuck in those cycles, they're like vacuums or vortexes. They're like cyclones that try to pull you in. And if you get too close, you can also get pulled into that, because we become the 5 people we spend the most time with. We are products of our environment. This is also where it requires great strength to get ourselves out of cycles like that. So if we're like attempting to, or spirits calling us to assist somebody in such a cycle of a vortex, it takes great strength to be able to fly out of those vortexes so we don't get ruined ourselves. You don't have to set yourself on fire in order to keep other people warm, Pisces. And I think because you have the capacity to feel everything all the time, all at once, you can hold this level of awareness of being at both places at the same time, sorrow and sanctity, and still being centered, ultimately. All right, Pisces, maybe I'm a little biased because I got a bunch of that energy in my chart. But that is a solid reading indeed. And I'm very grateful to deliver the message. Fortitude, daughter of the flaming sword. What you do it for. Thank you. That was all 12 houses. And as I'm shuffling, Ace of Swords just jumps in like that. Lord of the roots of the powers of air. And that's it for the evening. All 12 houses. Solid reads. You can catch the recording on the YouTube tomorrow or so. We're going to jump off here. We're going to close out this reading. And so I can get the recording, we'll jump on in a little bit for personal readings. We will do personal readings in, I don't know, give me like 30 minutes to an hour. We're going to jump back on here tonight. So if you would like to be there for that, you can subscribe here. You can hit that notification bell. You can join my Discord. You can get a notification on the Discord when we go live for the personal readings. But like I said, this evening we will do personal readings tonight. I'm just going to jump off this live stream so I can get the recording, get myself some water. So if anybody wants a personal reading, you can jump back here. In like 30 minutes, an hour, I'll be back. Fantastic. And tomorrow we're going to do 12 house readings for the collective for the new moon as well. So just check that out if you want to. Either way, appreciate y'all being here today. I wish y'all a beautiful day, whatever you get into. We'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, go check out the Discord. Join us there. And until next time.